City Morning Show.
Muy buenos días y un gran gusto saludarles hoy por la mañana. Bienvenidos al Sugar City Morning Show. Gran gusto saludarles y desearles todo para el día de hoy. Compañeros, un día precioso aquí en Orange Rock. Precioso porque logramos abrir los ojos, logramos caminar, logramos comer los frijolitos y estamos vivos. Y por eso hay que agradecerle a Dios, a nuestro Creador, por todo lo que hace por nosotros. Good morning. If you just joined us, it's exactly 5 minutes after 7 o'clock, and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. We're transmitting live from Orange Walk and Trial Farm, to be exact, and our arrangements with the cable companies permits our signal to be seen all the way from Corozal to Toledo, from Punta Gorda all the way to Benque. And if you're not got cable, not a problem, at least here in the northern part of the country, because Channel 10 is an on-air channel, the only one here in the northern part of the country, which permits people without cable to be able to watch television. And this is good because even though you think that everybody has cable, not everybody has cable, ladies and gentlemen. A large percentage of the communities just don't have it by choice. Okay, they said no, I don't need cable. I have enough entertainment with my neighborhood. Maybe true, yes, but for other reasons as well. It serves as a distraction for many, for their kids, because their kids don't study, they're watching TV and blah blah blah, and some of them just can't afford it. Well, for X amount of reasons, a lot of Channel 10 is right there to give you the Sugar City Morning Show, plus your novelas, plus all the news that you may want, and entertainment, all the boxing and all the wrestling and everything. Channel 10 is there for you. Buenos días. Vamos a continuar nuestro programa dándole gracias a nuestro Creador. Padre, te doy las gracias hoy por todas tus bendiciones. Nos proteges, nos cuidas inmensamente porque eso es el gran amor que tienes para con nosotros. Nos das la vida, la salud, nos das las fuerzas. Padre, yo te lo agradezco. Te doy las gracias por lo que haces por mis familiares, mis compañeros de trabajo, mis amistades, por todos que se unen a esta oración en este momento, Padre. Y por sus intenciones de ellos también. Te pido, Padre, que nos continúes bendiciendo. Te pido, Padre, que podamos tener un día exitoso hoy, siempre conscientes de que tú nos pides amar al prójimo. Tú nos pides amarte a ti y seguir tus pasos. Que podamos, Padre, salir de nuestro egoísmo, porque yo creo que el egoísmo es la raíz de todos los problemas en este mundo. El yo. Y simplemente escuchando ciertas personas hablar, te das cuenta de que están llenos de ellos mismos. Ayúdanos, Padre, a ser más considerados, más sensibles a otras personas. Más contacto, más tacto, tener más tacto para decir las cosas. Para así herir menos a ciertas personas, o no herir enteramente. Padre, ayúdanos, necesitamos de tu ayuda. También, Padre, te pido por los ancianos, por los niños, por las niñas, por los enfermos, por los que están en las cárceles, por todos, Padre, que están pasando por tiempo difícil. Guíanos, Padre, ayúdanos, que tengamos todos un bonito día. Te bendecimos, te adoramos, te glorificamos siempre. Amén. Good morning. If you just joined us, it's exactly 9 minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. Let's proceed now with the general weather forecast. And this is the weather forecast for today, Tuesday, the 29th of August. The general situation, relatively dry conditions will continue today. The 24-hour forecast, sunny today with only isolated showers or thunderstorms developing mainly inland this afternoon. I repeat that, thunderstorms developing mainly inland this afternoon. Partly cloudy tonight with isolated showers and isolated thunderstorms, mostly over the south. The winds blowing from the east-southeast at 5 to 15 knots. The sea stayed choppy. Temperatures along the coast, a max of 89, a minimum of 81. I'm sorry. Inland, a high of 95 and a low of 74. I'm sorry. And in the hills, a high of 84 and a low of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night is generally cloudy with a few showers or thunderstorms over most areas. Astronomical conditions, let's see, a low tide this morning at 10:31, a high tide today at 3:37 this afternoon, a second low tide at 9:51 tonight, and a second high tide at 3:36 tomorrow morning. The sun actually rose this morning at 22 minutes before 6. I saw it, it was beautiful, and the sun sets today at 9 minutes after 6. Noticing that the sun is setting so much earlier. The moon rises today at 25 minutes after noon and sets at exactly midnight, 12 o'clock. We want to thank forecaster Derek Rodon for this information. Buenos días, compañeros. Un gran gusto saludarles. Aquí con la expectativa de qué va a traer el día hoy, 29 de agosto, día de hoy, 29 de agosto. Y te puedo decir de que bastante seco el día. Condiciones relativamente secas continúan sobre nuestro país hoy. Aunque va a estar soleado hoy durante el curso del día, van a haber chubascos aislados, tormentas aislados desarrollando en el interior del país, pero como dije, son aislados y esparcidos. Es más, uno aquí, uno allá, y no es como si duraran tiempo tumbando cantidad de lluvia. No. Hoy por la noche parcialmente nublado con chubascos aislados o tormentas aisladas desarrollando sobre el sur del país. Los vientos del sudeste de 5 a 15 nudos, el estado del mar agitado. Temperaturas por la costa, una máxima de 89, una mínima de 81 Fahrenheit. En el interior del país, compañeros, una máxima de 95 grados Fahrenheit y una mínima de 74 Fahrenheit. Y por las colinas, una máxima de 84 y una mínima de únicamente 68 grados. Se espera que mañana miércoles por la noche tengamos generalmente nublado con algunos chubascos, tormentas sobre la gran parte del país de Belice. Así que mañana sí va a estar nublado y vamos a tener chubascos por todo el país. Las condiciones, vamos a ver, una marea baja hoy a las 10:31, una marea alta a las 3:37 por la tarde, una segunda marea baja a las 9:51 hoy por la noche y una segunda marea alta a las 3:36 mañana por la madrugada. El sol salió hoy a las 5:38 y el sol se oculta hoy a las 6:09. La luna de igual forma se sale a las 12:25 hoy por la tarde y se oculta a exactamente la medianoche. Cuento de Cinderella. Le damos las gracias a Derek Rodon por esta información. Y también le tenemos que agradecer, antes que nos vayamos a eso, rápidamente checar el National Hurricane Center. No hay nada. Hay un mal tiempo en el Atlántico, pero eso está puesto para ir al norte. Pues al momento, el modo que lo estamos viendo, que está subiéndose norte de las islas del Caribe, así que pues a este momento nada de amenaza. Al Caribe o al país de Belice no tenemos ninguna amenaza ¿ok? Y gracias a Dios por todo esto. Yo les pido que mantengan, por favor, en sus oraciones a la gente viviendo en Texas y en Luisiana, porque ahora la tormenta tropical Harvey, ya luego de haber entrado, y como dije la semana pasada, como boca de chivo, que entraría y entonces regresa y luego les va a entrar de nuevo, pero no al mismo lugar y no a Houston exactamente, sino un poco más al este. Pero eso es bueno, porque siquiera no les va a llegar la gran cantidad de lluvia que originalmente se pensó, y que entonces empezaría el proceso de secamiento de todo el agua que está en las calles y en las granjas y por todo lado, para que empiecen a recuperar sus vidas esta gente. ¿Te imaginas la cantidad de agua que les ha caído? Es increíble, increíble. Lo que nosotros generalmente recibimos en un año, en el periodo de un año, compañeros, 30, 40 pulgadas de lluvia, es lo que ellos consiguieron en menos de una semana. Si te lo pones a pensar, esa cantidad de lluvia, entonces, obviamente, hay inundaciones y eso explica, ¿ok? Pero las condiciones no fueron, el daño no fue tanto por viento, aunque sí hubo daño, que se les destruyeron muchas casas a ciertas personas, pero el problema más grande, como siempre, es el agua, las inundaciones. Y les pido que por favor mantengan a esta gente en sus oraciones. Si tienes familiares en el área de San Antonio, Houston, Corpus Christi, donde sea, en el estado de Texas y Luisiana, manténnos en contacto y créeme que apreciarían si les das una llamadita por WhatsApp o lo que sea, para checar cómo están. Compañeros, también hay que agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores que siempre nos apoyan, a los señores dueños de A&R, los señores dueños de Rapidito Loans, a Northern Medical Specialty Plaza, también señores dueños de Gillette Meat Shop, Derek y Marie, muy buenos días. También el señor honorable Gaspar Vega, el señor German Vega and Sons, y también el señor Eduardo Vega del Benque, Belize Tourist Board, Government of Belize Information Service y muchas otras empresas que nos apoyan con sus anuncios. Compañeros, cuando son las 7:17, vamos a una pausa, pero estaremos de vuelta con ustedes porque tenemos mucho que discutir. No se vayan, estaremos de vuelta luego de estos anuncios.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
A&R Stores Countrywide announced the arrival of name brand school bags in all colors, design and sizes, stationery supplies, composition books, lunch bags, laptops, tablets, watches and everything else you will need for this new school year. So take time out and have your pick out of the largest variety of durable school bags in the country. They are also pleased to announce the arrival of a wide assortment of housewares like Sterilite plastic containers in different sizes, glassware, kitchen utensils, cooking pots and pans, and beautiful floral arrangements. And if you need to redo your bathroom or your bedroom, visit them for the most beautiful bath mat sets, ready-made curtains in beautiful colors and designs, lights and mirrors, bed sheets for twin, full, queen and king size beds, plus comfortable pillows and beautiful comforters to match. And best of all, it is always the excellent service and the low prices that make the difference at A&R. So come visit our stores in Orange Walk, Corozal, Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio and now in Dangriga for the best in housewares and school supplies at the guaranteed best prices in town. A&R, where our prices make the difference.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Balkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes and multiple locker rooms, another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public, and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
Una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite. Vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar-cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Why go anywhere else on vacation when an unforgettable experience awaits you right here in your own backyard? Explore Southern Belize, home to the Cacao Trail, the historically rich Maya, and our illustrious Southern heritage. Satisfy your sweet tooth with a cacao tour, relax by the river, or enjoy a basket weaving demonstration. Stop in for some delicious Southern food. Come and enjoy some good old-fashioned Southern hospitality. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's a pleasure to welcome you back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Buenos días, compañeros. Si nos acabas de sintonizar, son las 7:25. Esta es quizás la última semana que te puedas darte el lujo de todavía estar en tu cama, porque la siguiente semana es escuela. Un gran gusto de darle la bienvenida y saludar a mi buen amigo Robert Checky Usher. Checky, good morning and welcome to the show.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm glad your gusto is grand. You got something grand.
Oh no, it's always a distinct pleasure to greet all our viewers, and we have a huge amount of viewers.
Oh yes,
here.
definitely. Yeah, yesterday was a very hot day too, Emmanuel.
And today is supposed to be a hot day, and tomorrow is going to be warm, but we're going to be getting a lot of rain.
Tomorrow.
Well, they say a lot of rain, but sometimes they end up being little squalls and little drizzles. But this is in the advent of a little mal tiempo. It's not really a wave, por decir, pero simplemente just lots of cloudiness over our area.
So today I'll be hot again.
Today is going to be hot again.
Okay, so
But the rain is welcome, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to cool off a bit.
yeah, we have to send out the prayers to the people in Houston again by Emmanuel. You know, we understand
You know that
rains
the biggest, yes. But it's a good thing that has happened. The best thing that I can tell you, I can announce this morning, is that Harvey is moving.
Away from Houston.
Well, yes, and the second part is that he's moving away.
Okay.
Because he has been sitting in that area for just so long and just dumping rain, and it was not moving. So the best thing anybody could tell you is that it's moving.
So it's
And
about what?
moving.
It's about 2 weeks since Harvey is out?
No, it's only last week Friday.
No, but I mean when it start to take the rounds
Oh, you
around here.
mean, yeah. Well, it's almost from I think, because, let me see, we were supposed to have it on the 22nd. You
Okay.
understand me? And previous to that, it was out in the Caribbean and Atlantic for another 5 days. So it's almost 2 weeks.
Man.
Going to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But it's going to die out in the Ohio Valley. So, ladies and gentlemen, our prayers and our thoughts to all of those people. I gather that the biggest problem right now in the United States is that even if all those people who have had to move out of their homes, when they come back, they're going to have to face up to the reality that they don't have a flood insurance. So the government will have to come up with some sort of program to help all of those people, because only one out of 5 people, or even less in some areas, have a flood insurance, because it's telling you that it's way too expensive for them. You understand me?
And they know they expect that flood and come.
And they have hurricane insurance. They have insurance for the homes, but mortgage insurance, but then again, they don't have the flood insurance, because they're saying, well, we don't have floods in this area. And then comes Harvey and proves to you that you're not immune to floods.
Yeah, well, let's hope they get some help, because the president have visited the area today.
I heard the president yesterday say very clearly, they're going to be all right. The President Trump, okay?
Yeah.
Say that they're going to be getting help. He's going to push for a bill for I don't know how many millions and billions and trillions of dollars. You know how he talk big.
Yeah.
To help all of those people who are in need. And believe me, they are in need.
Yeah. Also, Emmanuel, yesterday you started on a story pertaining to the president of Guatemala with some issue that was going on in that area. I don't know if you get up the entire story as well.
That's a particularly important story. You know, we've heard over the past months, or past 2 years or so, that the Guatemalan vice president had been jailed.
The current vice president?
No, the previous vice president had been put in jail, and the woman, whatever her name is, I forgot her name, was put in jail, and everything was because of the corruption that existed there. And I mean, we're talking here blatant corruption. It was also on the heels. Belize was at that moment just about beginning to sign the UN Convention Against Corruption and blah blah blah. Well, they have had it, and the United Nations had sent a team of people to do the work, to do investigative work as to the corruption that existed in Guatemala. Well, it turns out that due to the investigations that they had done and the amount of information that had disseminated to the people obviously had become quite aware that there was blatant corruption and pushed for the incarceration, the jailing of certain people who they felt had taken advantage of the situation. Well, Jimmy Mora, the Guatemalan president, ladies and gentlemen, the Guatemalan president has can you take that?
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Hello, good morning.
I thought about you and that was it. Hi, morning and welcome back.
Thank you. I also apologize for the absence. I wasn't in the country.
It's okay, but
Glad to hear you.
But we're here for you every morning and every night, and thanks for all those blessings, all right?
Thank you. You're welcome, God. It's for the honor and glory of the Lord. So.
And for our viewers, it's Delvin that we have online.
Okay. I want to share this morning.
How was your vacation?
It was well needed. I am a lot more refreshed. I had a lot of new experiences, so it went well.
Okay.
So, and I went safely, came back safely, so I can thank God for that.
Okay, so you have something to share with us today?
Yes, I do. This one is entitled Morning Has Broken.
Okay, go ahead.
To be blessed, oh yes, to be a part of another day. To see the sun shine brightly and gaze at the trees as they sway. To hear the voices of people as they start to move around. Start the morning right with both knees on the ground. To give thanks to our Heavenly Father as He guided us through the night and blessed us with the privilege to move, hear, smell, and use our sight. The sound of the wind blows loudly. Give thanks that you can hear. It could have been the other way, living life without fear. The sight of beautiful flowers that enchant even the bees. When last were they picked or looked at and given to that special someone to make them pleased? It could have been the other way, for grace is His ransom. There are many little things that are taken for granted, things like the breath of life, like giving God thanks that many get to be in the presence of their family without fight, without strife. So when the sun peeps out at you in the morning and you are graced with the ability to see, give God the thanks and glory. The minute you're awakened, it could have been the other way. Now morning has broken.
Thank you, Delvi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a blessing every day when the sun comes up on the horizon.
Yes, it is.
And you realize that if you're watching it, that you're blessed.
Yes.
Because you're alive.
Yes, you didn't wake up dead in the morning, so
Exactly.
it's a blessing.
Exactly. And that you're alive. So
Yes.
it's a wonderful thing to be able to look at the beauty of nature and wonder, without, and in those special moments when light is just
peeping out at you.
peeping out, yes, out at you, that realize that all of this beauty does not come per chance. It
Yeah.
has to have been need to have been created by an intelligent being.
Yes.
Much more intelligent than us.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Well, once again, thanks so much and welcome back, Delvi.
Thank you so much.
And hope to hear from you once again on Thursday morning.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks
Have
again.
a good day.
Have a good day.
It's good that she's back.
Of course.
You know.
Well, as I was telling you that just so people understand that there's trouble in Guatemala for President Jimmy Morales. There is trouble for him. Okay? He said after then, you see, the president of Guatemala has immunity. In other words, they can't touch him. But they found out that he had not declared certain contributions for his political campaign. So the CICIG, CICIG, which is the UN-based investigative service against corruption, and along with the Attorney General, are moving to get the immunity of the president removed so that he can be taken to court just like anybody else. Because if he did wrong, he did wrong. It turns out that Jimmy Morales said, tú no me vas a hacer esto, you're not going to do that.
What?
I am the president, and I'm telling you, get that man, Omar, what is his name? Whatever his name is, Velasquez, I think is his name. Get that man out of Guatemala.
What? The man that got so
So
hard?
he ordered him out of Guatemala.
So the investigation.
But the court is telling him, you can order this man out.
What?
You can order this man out. So that is a constitutional crisis. You understand me? So now, he ordered his foreign minister. He ordered his foreign minister, Carlos Raul Morales, to kick the foreign head of CICIG. Yes, his name is Ivan Velasquez, out of Guatemala. And the foreign minister said, no, I will not do it.
What?
So he fired the foreign minister.
This man, they can't Trump, no.
He fired the foreign minister. And he do it himself. He ordered the man out of Guatemala. Now people are saying, tú no te salgas, porque él va a tener que salir es él. Porque él es el maleante.
So the
Tú estás aquí para protegernos a nosotros.
So the people on the ground is not in cahoots with him.
Obviously not.
What?
So he has to tread very carefully. You understand me?
Yeah, and
So the Guatemala's constitutional court is blocking the expulsion, and Morales has said that he will wait and see what the court says, but Guatemala is obviously on the edge. So we are waiting to see what happens. For the moment, the important thing for Belize is we will have a new foreign minister who may have different views than the previous one.
but then the foreign minister, the same man appointed, no? The same president?
Well, yes.
Okay.
All right. Because he's the president.
Yeah, but then remember he views with Belize not too clear.
But that's exactly the point. That's exactly the point. That the foreign minister may have a different view. And some people would say that the other one came in and said a lot of words that were not supposed to have been said. But then again, he is the representative of his country.
Right.
So he has to say what the president tell him to say.
Yeah. But this time the same man with knock one big lie the other day about him. I guess $600 million from Taiwan.
You mean the president?
Yeah, it never happened.
Well,
the Taiwan ambassador, I believe, said that not so. So now the man mix up in something else.
Well, he said that he was going to get it. Now, he had applied for it.
Oh, he applied?
He had applied for it, but he didn't get it.
Okay.
And we heard the Taiwan ambassador say that from what he knows, he's not going to get it.
Yeah.
But a lie when it comes from him.
So this thing, make we block it down to the layman term. Then investigator, because of money, some contribution we get from some organization or for somebody, and
He did not declare it.
so the Guatemala have to declare the things.
Well, obviously. It's a UN based against corruption.
So that's the charge against him right now.
That's exactly right. but they're investigating him for more stuff.
Oh.
So, and he's saying, but you see, he's protected by immunity.
Yeah,
He's the
the
president. You know? So, the Constitutional Court is trying to overturn the immunity thing. And so he ordered Ivan Velasquez out of Guatemala and said, you get out of my country. But he had asked the foreign minister to do that. And then the foreign minister refused to do that.
So
he fired the foreign minister.
So he didn't send the man himself?
And he went and he did it himself. But the Constitutional Court now is saying, you, Mr. Man, can't do that. Because obviously the Attorney General has gone to the Constitutional Court to block the expulsion.
What?
So, at the end of the day, there's a problem there because they have to wait and see what the Constitutional Court will say.
They're the under Republican system, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So, me could hear leave it in Espanol, but Emmanuel, so then people could know what it talk about. Because when things happen in Guatemala, it reflect on Belize in some way or the other.
Compañeros, yo creo que ya han escuchado las noticias acerca de la crisis constitucional en nuestro país vecino de Belice, y esto merece de mucha atención de parte de todo beliceño, porque por lo general lo que sucede ahí, de una forma u otra, nos afecta aquí también, de una forma u otra. Porque cuando tienes personas, cuando tienes una estabilidad, entonces tan de repente algo se mueve de esa estabilidad, entonces dices, puchica, pues ¿qué va a pasar ahora? Pues esto es lo que está sucediendo en Guatemala. Vamos a ponerlo en claro. Ya saben ustedes de que hubo investigaciones al señor Otto Pérez Molina y su vicepresidenta, tanto así que las investigaciones indicaron de que habían estado envueltos en mucha corrupción y mucho robo de finanzas públicas y que se habían apoderado de tanto dinero, ¿ok? Se habían hecho ricos. Pues por el simple hecho de que Guatemala es parte de un tratado con las Naciones Unidas en contra de la corrupción, entonces se llegó, y obviamente ayudado por el deseo de la gente y la política obviamente envuelta en ello por las personas que pues lo usan convenientemente para tratar de tumbar a ese presidente. Pues resultó de que encontraron esta agencia en Guatemala y esta agencia es parte de las Naciones Unidas, una organización mundial a quien se le debe de respetar mucho. ¿Ok? Esta agencia encontró de que el señor Otto Pérez Molina y muchas otras personas estaban envueltos en una corrupción increíble en Guatemala. Por resultado, fueron encarcelados esas personas. Y todavía algunos de ellos están en la cárcel. Pues resulta de que esa misma agencia, CICIG, en Guatemala, con el apoyo de otras personas y otras agencias, que es el Attorney General, que es el abogado mayor para todo, el abogado que se preocupa de todo lo que es justicia y bla, bla, bla. Es más, no sé qué es la palabra en español correctamente. Attorney General. Se ha envuelto también en esto y están abogando para tratar de investigar al mismo presidente Jimmy Morales, porque se ha descubierto de que ha recibido ciertos dineros y que es muy probable de que este dinero pues no sea dinero limpio, sean donativos, sean que él no ha declarado. Y entonces esta misma agencia está investigando al Jimmy Morales. Pero Jimmy Morales dice, yo soy el presidente, a mí no me tocas.
I'm the boss.
Sí. Y entonces el Attorney General y otras personas están diciendo, pues te vamos a quitar esa inmunidad. Porque por ser el presidente tiene una cierta cantidad de inmunidad, pues es natural, ¿ok? Que es más que inmunidad que nadie lo puede tocar, ¿ok? Pero la cosa es de que como el sistema de corte en Guatemala, como está funcionando ahorita, están viendo a ver si le pueden quitar la inmunidad a Jimmy Morales para llevarlo a la corte, para que tenga que contestar acerca de todo el dinero que ha recibido supuestamente y que todavía no ha reportado. Jimmy Morales se enoja y dice, a ese tal de Omar Velázquez o Iván Velázquez de la CICIG, lo quiero fuera del país de Guatemala. No lo quiero aquí porque me está causando problemas. Y le dice a su secretario de Relaciones Exteriores, Carlos Raúl Morales, que haga el trabajo de sacarlo de Guatemala, de expulsarlo. Y el ministro de Relaciones Exteriores se negó y le dijo, yo no lo voy a hacer. Jimmy Morales se enoja, expulsa a su secretario de Relaciones Exteriores y lo hace él mismo entonces, lo trata de expulsar. Pero la Corte Constitucional en Guatemala está al otro lado diciendo, tú no puedes hacer eso, le dijo al presidente. Esto tiene que pasar por un proceso. Y ahorita, compañeros, estamos en espera de qué es el resultado de la decisión de la Corte en Guatemala. A ver qué va a suceder. Si le van a quitar la inmunidad, si en verdad el señor Velázquez se tiene que salir, ¿ok? ¿Qué va a suceder? Pero, obviamente, para cada decisión aquí hay repercusiones políticas. Si la gente no está de acuerdo, Guatemala fácilmente se va a alborotar y fácilmente tienes un tipo de situación bastante flamable, por decir, volátil, ¿ok? Donde pudiera haber demostraciones, pudiera haber todo tipo de cosas. Compañeros, al final del día se queda el país de Guatemala sin secretario de Relaciones Exteriores o ministro de Relaciones Exteriores, y esa persona es clave para nosotros porque es la persona con quien tenemos contacto aquí en Belice, con quien siempre es el portavoz oficial, el que dentro de su dominio es la persona que va a hablar acerca de la política guatemalteca hacia Belice. Y pues ya sabíamos de la anterior. Y ahora tan de repente nos tenemos que confrontar con la posibilidad de que tengamos otro, quizás tenga una postura completamente diferente. Ojalá y no. Ojalá y sea al contrario, que tengan ellos un ministro de Relaciones Exteriores que sea más ameno, que sea más amable, que sea más considerado. Ojalá y lo tengamos así, ¿ok? Porque, por lo contrario, tenemos problemas.
Yep, and we know, Emmanuel, I think it's more than one time that the military in Guatemala has taken over reign of the government in Guatemala, right?
I'm sorry?
We know that in more than one occasion that the military from Guatemala has stepped
all
up.
the generals and all the way,
Right.
but I don't think that's going to happen right
Yeah.
now. Well, maybe. You never know.
Yeah, but we know the foreign minister from Belize may respond a little bit, not much on it, but we need to take a break, Emmanuel.
Pero antes de entrar en esa pausa, les quiero decir, si no tienen que ir a Guatemala, no vayan.
Oh, people like go buy the school uniform and so,
Well,
but
tienen que ir a la ciudad de Guatemala.
it's not like we don't have right there, right? It's not like we don't have
vayan.
uniform.
No vayan.
Because somebody will try to jump into something and start something.
Y ellos están buscando cualquier excusa, compañeros, para ¿qué es la palabra? Cambiar el enfoque de Morales y de este individuo y decir, mira, aquí está, mira, tenemos otro programa aquí con Belice, tal y tal, entonces van a utilizarlo para cambiar el enfoque.
Yeah, but
darle más atención a uno que al otro, que la gente se olvide del otro problema.
yeah, but you know, it's rough because they have people who are attending medical services in Guatemala as well. We have students at universities in Guatemala, so we'll just have to see how this thing will play out, man. But we need to take one break.
Yes, we need to do that. Pues, no se vayan, estaremos de vuelta luego de estos anuncios, compañeros, no se vayan.
Northern Medical Specialty Plaza has been offering excellent health services since its inception in 2000. Today you can enjoy a wide range of medical services through our experienced doctors and dedicated friendly staff. No need to go to Belize City or Chetumal. Introducing our new state-of-the-art CT scan 16 slice, now available at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza in high-definition technology, computerized tomography. Also available, ultrasound 4D scan, which shows moving 3D images of your baby. We also provide services such as mammograms, X-ray, clean and safe nursery, certified pharmacist, operating facilities, our 24 hours emergency and hospitalization, high technology research facilities. Our motto has always been to serve our community with compassion, quality, and affordable medical services. Specialists devoted to serve you. Visit us today at Orchid Drive in Orange Rock Town or call us at 302-3708. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza. Your health is our priority.
The first two phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmopon Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first two phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
I love my Digicel 4G LTE data. Between work and school, I have to multitask to keep up. When I'm on the move, I have everything I need no matter where I go. Whether it's research for school, emails for work, or Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube while on those long bus rides, Digicel 4G LTE got me covered. Digicel 4G LTE's nationwide coverage is exactly what I need to get me where I'm going. They're truly the bigger, better network.
I'm about to hit you with the work, boy.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
The Philip Goulton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goulton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros, al Sugar City Morning Show. Estamos hablando, antes de ir a los anuncios, acerca de la situación en Guatemala, y tenemos que, obviamente, tomar más tiempo para concientizar a la gente acerca de qué es la situación actual. Como dije antes de ir a la pausa, si es que no tienen que ir a Guatemala, no vayan. Y en particular aquellas personas, como dijo el ministro Cedric Arrington, no vayan a alterar o a darle vuelta con un palito a esa famosa cubeta.
Yeah, well, that show, maybe it could reflect back to some of the behaviors, what happened at the Sarstoon, when people may go visit the Sarstoon, how the military may they behave. Because I believe the high military man is supposed to get directives from the president, no?
Yes. So don't try to instigate anything that is going to cause. Porque están buscando cómo cambiarle la atención a la gente. ¿Okay? Y si tú vas y te metes ahí instigando algo, entonces dicen, mira, tan de repente Belice está causando eso, luego el enfoque de la gente ya es cambiado, no a la crisis constitucional, pero a la situación. Así que no les des la oportunidad, por el amor de Dios.
Or maybe somebody could just provoke you just to start something. You know, when you look and say, no, es el Beliceño vino acá, estaba robando y me quería.
Exactamente. Hay que mantenerse muy al tanto de la situación, muy al tanto, porque obviamente recordándoles de que entre muy poco Guatemala debe tener su referéndum.
Oh, okay? Yes, that may set for some time in October they will talk about, ¿no?
Exactamente. Entonces ya con esta crisis, ya con este problema, pues quizás tan de repente, pues uno no sabe qué va a suceder mañana, entre media hora, uno no sabe. El futuro no tiene capacidad de predecir qué va a suceder. Uno puede planificar, pero siempre hay el elemento de sorpresa cuando se trata de ese tipo de cosas. Pero, compañeros, pues a Belice le conviene que tengamos tengamos paz con nuestros vecinos, que tengamos tranquilidad y estabilidad con cualquiera de los vecinos. Obviamente a cualquier país le gustaría eso.
How about if a president from Guatemala is overthrown, is it that they have to call an election, or who take over run through the term?
Will take the elections, I would believe. Will go
take the reign.
Take the reign, I imagine. No? That's why you have a vice president.
Okay.
But in Guatemala, where in particular, where things are sometimes very volatile and you know, all of a sudden very shaky, you never know what can happen. What number could play there?
Yeah. Like you said, it could happen tomorrow, next day, or in an hour for now.
Yes, we don't know.
Or it could have happened right now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People might wonder why we spend so much time on this, Emmanuel, but it's important because they are our neighbors, and we know we have the issue with this claim and this SARS tune, a lot of different things when it comes to this. President may used to say a lot of things about Belize, and the people when we go to the SARS tune and say they have been bullied and a lot of things. Well, then they go, Emmanuel, go, so we don't know how the bullying go, if they bully them for true, but that's what they say, no? So it's important that we announce these things, and I hope that then people, if they have any expedition plan, make the whole laugh on it one while, because like you say, they don't take any little thing to make you lose focus on what they happen here under.
Exactly. And they want to divert attention.
Yeah.
And that's just a classical, typical move that they do, no?
Right.
Just one of those things that they do. One of those things that they do. Believe me.
Yeah.
Ojalá y no fuera así, que no tuviéramos ningún problema con Guatemala.
Feliz
fuéramos. Que más desarrollado estuviera el país, no tuviéramos esta sombra sobre nosotros ahí. Pero no es así.
Yeah. Well, thank God so far we're cool with Mexico.
Exactly.
We're cool with Mexico because we are right in the middle.
Yes.
But Emmanuel, today are Tuesday and Thursday is ending of the month. So we got 3 more days for people who has the desire to transfer their votes.
Thank you.
3 more days.
Thank you very much. I'm thanking you for bringing up the subject. And I gather that some people still don't really understand the whole transfer thing. Que simplemente escuchan y luego entonces se guían por lo que otras personas les dicen. Y te dicen, yo no entiendo cómo esta cosa, Manuel.
Or when the thing pasa, say, yo escucho que Emmanuel estaba hablando algo de eso, pero no puso muy atención.
Simplemente quiere decir de que en 2 meses durante el año, julio y agosto, es cuando tienes la oportunidad o el privilegio o el derecho, como lo quieras poner, porque en realidad es un derecho legal, de cambiarte de una división al otro, si ahí es donde vives. Si no vives, si no has tenido un cambio en tu residencia, entonces no te preocupes, vive tu vida feliz. Pero si antes vivías en Punta Gorda y ahora vives aquí en Orange Walk y quieres votar para la siguiente elección y dices, pues que voy a tener que ir hasta Punta Gorda. La última vez que fui a Punta Gorda me costó dinero y esos ahí no me dieron dinero y solo me dieron $20 para regresar a mi, yo puedo regresar a Orange Walk con $20 y ahorras esos problemas. Transfiérete y para que puedas votar aquí en Orange Walk es mucho más fácil. Bueno, otras personas que no viven en Orange Walk y viven en otro lado también tienen la oportunidad de hacerse esa transferencia. ¿Okay? Recuerden que si para estas elecciones, si no estás registrado en el municipio de Orange Walk y vives en las aldeas, aunque votabas aquí antes, pero te fuiste a vivir y te transferiste a Trial Farm, no vas a poder votar para estas elecciones municipales.
But the one
porque estás transferido. Pero si nunca te saliste de Orange Walk y ahora ya estás de regreso al pueblo, caso es de que siempre vas a poder votar.
But the one that talk about that transfer from PG and so, Emmanuel, it could be any other district. But if you live that PG, if you are registered in PG, let's say you're registered in the town or any other part of the country, and you want to transfer to Orange Walk because you can live here, but for you to be able to vote, you can't transfer. You could transfer if you can live at San Jose. You could transfer to San Jose, but not because you transfer to San Jose, you have to vote for the municipal election. You have to transfer in the parameters of the town limits, right? Not because you transfer, that means you can vote in a town. So we have to make that clear. So, but if you want to transfer, you could transfer anytime you want to vote in the village, but you don't have no immediate time that you need to do it, because you could transfer any time when the transfers come again. But for new registration, if you become 18 today, you could go register today, or you could wait till next week. But I encourage you to do it as quick as possible, because you don't know what could happen, you know. So, but the transfers, we have 3 more days, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and for that, it's done. No more transfers for this next election that comes up in March of 2018.
Exactly right. So once the month is finished in August, and that's going to be on Thursday.
So you can't go there Friday morning?
You can't go there Friday morning and say, I want transfer. No. You can still go ahead with the process of registration of people who just turned 18, okay? And that continues. So if you didn't do your transfers by the end of the month, you'll have to just vote wherever you voted before.
And I say, well, I know the lady there, man, so I go in Friday and I talk to her. And you not work.
No.
It can't work.
Can't work.
Yeah.
Can't work.
And the election comes up on March 7th of 2018. That's municipal election for the entire country, including the 2 cities which we have, which Belize City and Belmopan, where already have their convention for the United Democratic Party. So far, Emmanuel, we have Corozal that did their convention already for the UDP. We have Belize City. We have Belmopan, Corozal, Belize City,
Belmopan, Corozal, Belize City, San Ignacio, Santa Elena.
Well, San Ignacio, Santa Elena is this Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, this Sunday.
Right.
Orange Walk will be presented to the media in Belize City on Thursday.
On Thursday.
Then they will make their official appearance in Orange Walk on Friday. I'm not sure. I'm hearing something about Danriga, but I'm not sure if this is the UDP or the PUP, no? But so far we're sure of Belmopan, Belize City, and Belmopan, Belize City, and Corozal. So Orange Walk will be this week, and San Ignacio, Santa Elena will be this Sunday. Contested election as well. Convention.
Contested convention?
Yeah. I saw a lady name up in San Ignacio that is going for mayoral candidate as well, against the sitting mayor, Earl Trapp.
Really?
Yeah. So
Mrs.
I don't remember what's her name, but
Mrs. Fernandez, isn't it?
No, it's Miss Fernandez. I believe she's a councillor right now, but it's not her name that is there that is going to contest for mayor. But I know that I saw that poster 2 weeks ago when I went to San Ignacio, and it's all over the place. You know, well, the one for the current mayor is up as well, and that convention comes up this Sunday. But that convention supposed to be one big one, Emmanuel, because we know that San Ignacio, Santa Elena, they has always been strong supporters of the United Democratic Party, and the party has always been strong in Cayo.
And that's a fact.
Yeah, so this promises to be a big one.
And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you that that area there in San Ignacio, like you correctly said, but it's a huge community now.
Yeah, big.
If you thought at one time that Orange Walk was the second largest community, you're wrong.
Not so again.
Not so again. Not so again. Belize City, then San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Then after that,
we're there.
Belmopan.
Belmopan is more than us?
As far as the last census says, that Belmopan has more people than Orange Walk.
What?
And after that, that's still not Orange Walk, that's San Pedro. This is according to the census. And after San Pedro, then comes Orange Walk. I don't believe that is correct. I believe that the information they have that Orange Walk had 13,000 people is a big mistake. Because one thing I will tell you, that I, for sure, am not counted in that census because nobody got under my house. And like me, many other people say like, neither gonna go under my house neither. So I'm sending out a message to the whoever it is, the Statistical Institute of Belize. Get people, whenever you're doing your census, to be thorough.
And people who want to work.
And people who want to work. Because at the end of the day, if we are you lie, you're not gone there yet. All right?
Yep.
In my case, I could easily tell the person, you never did go under my house. So many people in that counted in there. And like us, many other people, all right? Many other people who just get skipped out.
But
the point is that wrong information is being put out.
But would you expect that, would you accept that San Ignacio is more than us?
Of course. It's still more than us.
Okay.
It's still more than us. The problem is whenever you have, and I'm not debating first place, second place, third place. I think Lo que sea is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But the point is that at the end of the day, government policies.
Somebody just sent a text and said, they never come to my house and I live in Orange Walk as well.
Thank you. You see that?
So
information.
How accurate is that census?
It's wrong. At least here in Orange Walk, I can tell you straight up, you'll never come to my house. Whoever it was, you never come to my house. Okay?
Yeah, sometimes.
That's it, one ex-person. And like us, many more. So, government policy is based on population, and so when they look at it and say, but Orange Walk, they lose. Orange Walk is not growing. Orange Walk this. So, make a put. But if Orange Walk was showing signs of growth and blah blah blah,
but we could see it in the town. We could see it.
Thank you. But government bureaucrats don't come here all the time.
You know, every Saturday morning when you go to town, it's jamming up, huh? Every Saturday morning.
Well, we know that, but they don't know that.
They don't know that. But you see, sometime when they do them thing, then they give somebody the job when they're probably not even for Orange Walk. And you can say, ask some people, some of my family or friends, yeah, you know, got somebody want to do a lead job.
And I wonder where how they get some of these people. Yeah. I swear to God. Who not can talk English or Spanish good?
And they don't know nothing about the district.
Straight up and they talk to you. No sé de dónde lo sacan. Ni siquiera hacerte una pregunta. Y el tipo de pregunta que te hacen, los mandas a sabrados dónde.
Yeah. Just like how they use some of the public officers, then when election come and so, they should have utilized some of them to zone off the place, zone off the area, and say, all right, make we take agriculture department to take care of this area. We have a next department to take care of a certain area. So get the thing accurate and have somebody for elections and boundaries going around with them. Make sure that the thing, the work is done the right way. But as we talk about San Ignacio, Emmanuel, when we have this big convention, this big UDP convention on Sunday, you hear about the Red Hills, don't you?
Mm-hmm. By San Ignacio.
Yeah, that by the San Ignacio Hotel area. You know that Red Hills here. I don't know if that because the UDP always went strong there, but I have a friend who lived at the Red Hills and he said when Omar the run or when Salva used to run in that area, once they know that they don't cover other areas on the Red Hills left, they won't go sleep. I understand the Red Hills people are solid when it comes to red.
If you think that you red, you go to San Ignacio. Then you will see red or red.
Yeah, and that just like with that just like with Edmond play the Lancaster.
Exactly.
I understand. You remember when we had the election before this one? I think it went like 1714 or 1713, something like that. One of the high official.
The last election went 1912.
No, the one before this one.
Oh, all right.
So you remember how in began? I believe the UDP began at 17 seats, and because I remember the counting for Honorable Gaspar Vega came in about 3 o'clock in the morning. The more count when it really take long. But what happened is how the thing was so tight, right? The thing me so tight, one spell, the People's United Party may the lead according to the reports that when they come in. I'm a very high official from the party called Castro. He tell him, boy, how the look, how the come? He tell her, if no make me be your problem, go sleep. my number conk.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about me. I dey come in. You understand? That's how the Red Hill stand at San Ignacio. You understand?
I know about that.
So, you understand? So that when they talk about the Red Hills, when they talk about some of the same strength like where Castro got in, I believe, rural north. Don't worry about me. I dey come in. We ready and we are still ready. So, just to show and to tell the people how interesting it will be in San Ignacio this Sunday,
I'll
Manuel.
try to pull up the right now, but
Yeah, how interesting it can be, and especially like how it's an contested convention, right? I know what convention. I don't know how much people.
just give me a break so I can pull this one up.
Yeah, I can get some information from some of my sources in San Ignacio because this one that one leave it in Spanish, but I can't understand this one much.
Buenos días. Yo miro tu programa todos los días porque yo.
Buenos días, Don Martínez.
Porque yo apoyo el Partido Rojo y me gusta tu programa, pero por favor los lunes en la noche diles que dejen que termine la lucha libre. Es 10 minutos más después ponen su programa.
Lucha libre.
Yo, sí. Pues la lucha es libre los lunes, claro que sí.
Remember, si said Buenos días, Don Martínez. No, Emmanuel, but I tell you, this Sunday, it was strong at San Ignacio. I try to get some lead information from one of my friends in San Ignacio. Make it tell me what's up with this convention for Sunday. How much people are run? How much people are run for a mayoral candidate? How much people are run for the councillors? So I want get that set right after the break when I come back because it's interesting.
Yes.
You know.
But we need to go on a break, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as we come back, we will have this information pulled up. Porque a veces cuando más quieres que la bendita computadora se apresure, es cuando se pone terco y no va.
Se va.
El mejor burro se me agacha. Bueno, estaremos de vuelta porque ya vamos a entrar en el tema que te gusta hablar. Estaremos de vuelta luego de esos anuncios.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bop.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
A&R Stores Countrywide announced the arrival of name brand school bags in all colors, design and sizes, stationery supplies, composition books, lunch bags, laptops, tablets, watches and everything else you will need for this new school year. So take time out and have your pick out of the largest variety of durable school bags in the country. They are also pleased to announce the arrival of a wide assortment of housewares like Sterilite plastic containers in different sizes, glassware, kitchen utensils, cooking pots and pans, and beautiful floral arrangements. And if you need to redo your bathroom or your bedroom, visit them for the most beautiful bath mat sets. Ready-made curtains in beautiful colors and designs, lights and mirrors, bed sheets for twin, full, queen and king size beds, plus comfortable pillows and beautiful comforters to match. And best of all, it is always the excellent service and the low prices that make the difference at A&R. So come visit our stores in Orange Walk, Corozal, Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio, and now in Dangriga for the best in housewares and school supplies at the guaranteed best prices in town. A&R, where our prices make the difference.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Balkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes, and multiple locker rooms, another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public, and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8,000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
Una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite. Vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Chop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Chop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Why go anywhere else on vacation when an unforgettable experience awaits you right here in your own backyard? Explore southern Belize, home to the Cacao Trail, the historically rich Maya, and our illustrious southern heritage. Satisfy your sweet tooth with a cacao tour, relax by the river, or enjoy a basket weaving demonstration. Stop in for some delicious southern food. Come and enjoy some good old-fashioned southern hospitality. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Hoy es martes y ya estamos simplemente 2 días al final del mes y mucha gente con expectativa. Estamos hablando acerca de la convención que va a suceder este fin de semana. Convención política que va a suceder este fin de semana en el segundo más grande centro de población aquí en Belice, y eso se trata de Santa Elena, San Ignacio, que siempre ha sido un pueblo que siempre ha apoyado el Partido Rojo, el Partido UDP. Y de lo que estamos escuchando, la plática que tuviste con ciertas personas, que nada ha cambiado porque al final del día ahí trabaja el concilio, la gente trabaja y el apoyo está siempre aún para el Partido Rojo. Así que de lo que estamos viendo, compañeros, va a ser una manifestación de fuerza para el Partido Rojo, Partido UDP, aquí en Orange, en San Ignacio. San Ignacio, perdón.
It's the Twin Towns.
The Twin Towns. Y es que, si me permite, rápidamente voy a sacar esto. Aquí, vamos a ver. Final election, municipal report. Final municipal report.
We'll try to find the last one. As soon as I get the name of the lady that is contesting against the mayor for this convention, we will announce it, because we understand they have, from a call we made in San Ignacio to a very reliable source, we understand they have approximately 11 persons when it comes to the councillor slate. Okay, I don't get the name of the lady where they run pa. So as soon as
yes, I know you have. I've heard it.
Yeah, I don't get it back by text, because you never want to write it down. So, but you know, you don't have to ask people for do your job for them.
Te lo tiran en cara.
Yeah.
Está bien. Vamos a ver, 2012, which is what I have pulled out, and there were 11,550 voters in San Ignacio and Santa Elena way back 5 years ago. It has increased to almost 13,000 voters. But out of that, in 2012, because we're going to go up to 2015 very shortly, the UDP won by, well, it was a total of, between 3,700, Eduardo Adicano, and then all the way up to 4,200 with Bernadette Fernandez. So that was the scope of votes for the UDP versus the PUP, and it was about 3,400, 3,600. It was rather close in 2012. A difference of perhaps 200, 100 in some cases, 200, 300 votes. That has changed, ladies and gentlemen. That has changed, and has changed drastically. 2012.
What's the 2015, man?
I'm looking at 2015 right now.
2-0 and 1-5.
Yes.
2015.
Yes. But for some reason...
Meantime, you look, Panat Emmanuel, I just received information that, yes, we are live in San Ignacio on channel 119, 111.
I told you that's
so they are seeing us clear in San Ignacio. Good morning to all the beautiful people of San Ignacio. Good morning, Venice. Good morning to everybody there. Thanks for the information. And a lot of my people in Akayo want to big one up today. All right? So remember, the big convention comes up this Sunday. And Emmanuel try forget the results and the statistics from the 2015 municipal elections from San Ignacio. But we know this big convention comes up this Sunday, and the current mayor of San Ignacio is Mr. Earl Trapp, which is one of my good friends as well. I can't vote at San Ignacio, so I'm not saying no way that I bias because I can't vote. Do you know what I mean, pa?
Yes.
So he's the current mayor right now, Earl Trapp, and he's going for his second term. But there is a convention. There is a convention coming up this Sunday, and the next person that will be contested is Lupita Oriano Ferguson. That's a lady, Lupita Oriano Ferguson, which is a supporter of the United Democratic Party as well. I believe that's the reason why she's on that slate. So there's 2 persons for the mayoral candidate, and I understand it's about 11 when it comes to the councillor section, Emmanuel.
Quiso Dios, lovely.
You open it?
Yes.
So you understand how this play out?
Yes.
So what was the result for 2015?
Huge difference. Whilst it was a difference of about 100, 200 votes in San Ignacio, between the difference between UDP and PUP, the difference got widened. And Mr. Ultrap got 4,433 votes.
The whole constituency by itself.
4,560 for David Morey, 4,667 for Bernadette Fernandez, and she's always been topping the polls. Ms. Berna, buenos dias. And for the People's United Party, Ramon Quiroz with 2,530. So it was a blowout.
That's like double, no? Double what?
Almost. About 75-80% of what on top. It's not really double, but because none of them received 5,000.
But Emmanuel, when it comes
close to, so big difference, 2015.
When it comes to
in San Ignacio Santa Elena, so we anticipate that it's going to be a big turnout in San Ignacio Santa Elena, and that the UDP is going to I can even forecast that the UDP is going to win the town councils in San Ignacio Santa Elena next year, March.
Yeah, well, we could see the turnout that the People's United Party had in San Ignacio. I think it was like 800 plus vote turnout for the But when you're looking at the numbers there for the 2015 municipal election, what's the difference of the votes when it comes to our trap and the other councillor candidates?
Between Ultrap was right in the middle because he didn't do more than the rest, if that's what your question.
Okay.
He garnered 4,443 votes. Ms. Bernadette garnered more than him.
All right, so we look at it now that this convention is coming up on Sunday, and he's been contested at this time. But we understand that he's a working mayor and he's doing good in San Ignacio. When I go to San Ignacio, I see the place look nice up, beautiful and everything, but I don't live there. So, but by going into San Ignacio, and they got some of the back streets there, were well fixed up as well. So I don't live there, so I don't really know, but Lupita Oriano Ferguson is contesting the sitting mayor Earl Trapp in the convention this Sunday.
Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's a vast difference with the votes between PUP and the UDP in San Ignacio. And this is, we mentioned because it's coming up this weekend, the convention. And as far as we know, there are 2 people running for mayoral candidate.
Right.
And about 10, 11, 12, me not exactly sure. I'm asking friends in San Ignacio who are watching us, Miguel Angel maybe, to please keep us informed as to how many people are running for the town council, for the UDP in the convention for councillor candidates. If somebody can just call us, 302-2170, or send us a text message at 600-5769. Am I right?
Yeah. How many people, and if we have current councillors in the convention again, and how much of them? So we could know, so we could do a lead thing right there. So because we see like what happened the Corozal, with the convention in Corozal, where a current councillor, Mr. Castillo, he gone for mayor. He never make it as mayor. So he now have the privilege for contest the 2018 municipal election in Corozal under the UDP. Now it went different for Philip in Belize City because Philip, he said, why if I don't catch Harry, I catch you shot? You know, I get you shot. Because Philip gone for mayoral candidate. He never make it as a mayoral candidate, but he make it in the council. Philip Willoughby. But he make it in the councillor slate. So he's still on. You know?
That's exactly right.
And the same thing what we made mention that the working force, when it comes to working for the people and being around the people, my belief was that these people will support Philip Willoughby. Because we always see the man on TV, the man work, but like Emmanuel always report that Dion has always been tapping the polls. So there is something that he is doing so that he have that confidence that the
He
people...
has the support of the party.
Yeah.
So the party machinery goes, and whenever you have the party machinery behind you, you're easily guaranteed a win.
Yeah.
Not always, but most of the time.
Yeah, and somebody just text me, say, ¿Qué pasó con los de Orange Walk? Well, we may mention it already that they will be presented in front of the media this Thursday. This Thursday in Belize City, no? This Thursday in Belize City, they will be presented in front of the media in Belize City. We're talking about the slate for the United Democratic Party here in Orange Walk. And then on Friday, they will be presented to the general public right here in Orange Walk, where they will be having a rally. But we understand that they have been presented to some of the various committees here in Orange Walk, mainly Orange Walk East and Orange Walk Central. Understand that they were presented to some parts of Ochobenke as well, but I'm not sure when it comes to the other area. Ochobenke is in the Orange Walk North constituents, and they have a part that votes in town. We have Orange Walk Central, we have a big party in a town, and as well as Orange Walk East, right? So, and the questions that people text and ask me about Philip de la Fuente, well, I can't really ask Philip anything, but Philip will be presented with his councillor candidates this Thursday in Belize City in front of the media, and the media will have the opportunity to ask Philip those questions, and I believe that let's give Philip the opportunity to answer those questions, right, Emmanuel?
Yes, exactly right. Yeah. And I'm just, if you see me busy the thing, what you call it?
You abandon me, they cut me off.
No.
I work with that.
It's because I am trying to go into the San Ignacio, Santa Elena San Ignacio UDP page to try to get the names. I have. Yes, the convention is going to happen the 3rd of September, which is 1, 2, 3. This Sunday at the St. Ignatius High School in Santa Elena, and it begins at 10 a.m. and it finishes at 5 p.m. And I have already some names, which I'm looking at. And it says Burns Mendes for councillor. And then I also have Vanessa Janine Neal for UDP councillor. Okay, and then I also have Miss Bernadette Fernandez.
That's
Mrs. Bernadette Fernandez, who has been topping the polls in San Ignacio Santa Elena for the longest.
Well, she's that big hot UDP, you know.
I know. I think she's Salva's. What you call it? Wife, right? But apart from that, I don't see any more names, and it's strange. You know what I mean?
Well, we know when it comes to the mayoral part, we have the current mayor, Trapp, right? Trapp, and then we also have the lady Lupita Oriano Ferguson.
Exactly so. But
it's being a long ba?
Please send us that message, whoever's in San Ignacio. Keep us informed as to all the people who are voting, who are running for the mayoral aspirants and the councillor aspirants, all right? Councillor candidates. So, para poder, obviamente, mantener informada a nuestra gente. Okay?
And to Mr. Cassin, Dan Riga, Ida Biande Namule, what's up? Tell me where to go, man. Bring all the information from Dan Riga and tell me if you don't have on a slate, because I remember the last time you were on the line, you mentioned that you will be on the slate. So just send a little message and tell me what's up in Griga, where they go on and Riga, and PG as well. We don't know if Mayor Fern will contest again, but we understand that she's doing a good job in PG as well. Peine Punta Gorda.
Yes. What about Benke? Do we have anything about?
But I don't hear nothing about Benke yet, you know. Yeah, because Benke that one tongue by itself as well.
And it's not even listed here.
Yeah, we don't hear nothing about Benke. We heard El Carmen.
Well, Pancras Oblis in Santa Elena, Punta Gorda, Orange Rock, and Dangriga. And this is the official.
But this is a local paper.
Yes, but there is no, what you call it, on Benke. Let's look at Benke, because Benke, well, has always done well for that a blowout.
Yeah, you remember the late Pedro Guerra Mena, Emmanuel?
Yes.
He was the first, I believe, the first representative for the Cayo West area when the constituents was formed.
Mr. Heraldo Jr. Rancharan.
Damn, big name that.
Yes, is the mayor, and he garnered 1,816 votes versus Mr. Alfredo Rene Quillen garnered 1,049 votes. It was almost, double bank. Because
but they had 922
for Juan Carlos Salas versus 1873 for Manuel Luis Tach Contreras. So it's almost 2-1.
But there were three parties running in Benke, or
There were three parties, but there was only one person running for that third party. And that is, I don't know if it was
for council or for mayor?
For mayor. Domingo Obando, and he only garnered, take a quick guess. How many votes he get?
25?
He get 10.
10?
All right.
Well, at least he never come out with zero.
He, a wife, and he ate picnic.
How you know that?
I'm supposing.
Oh, you suppose. Because suppose the man wife know that he got 4 picnic, now you have about 8. You call fighting and then people place. But before that fight cars and get heat up, we'll take one break. I'll be right back with our final segment for this morning.
Northern Medical Specialty Plaza has been offering excellent health services since its inception in 2000. Today you can enjoy a wide range of medical services through our experienced doctors and dedicated friendly staff. No need to go to Belize City or Cheto Mall. Introducing our new state-of-the-art CT Scan 16 slice, now available at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza in high-definition technology, computerized tomography. Also available, ultrasound 4D scan, which shows moving 3D images of your baby. We also provide services such as mammograms, X-ray, clean and safe nursery, certified pharmacist, operating facilities, our 24 hours emergency and hospitalization, high technology research facilities. Our motto has always been to serve our community with compassion, quality, and affordable medical services. Specialists devoted to serve you. Visit us today at Arcade Drive in Orange Rock Town or call us at 302-3708. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza. Your health is our priority.
The first 2 phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmopon Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first 2 phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros, bienvenidos de vuelta. Perdón. En este último segmento decidimos que vamos a discutir acerca, y obviamente cambiando temas, porque no tenemos la información de Orange Walk con nosotros, y vamos a esperar hasta que se haga la presentación oficial. Pero más importante aún que ese tema de política es la capacidad de poder reflexionar, compañeros, en las dos amenazas que pudieron haber sido catastróficas para Belice. Primero, Franklin y luego Harvey, que tan de repente, como si fuera por milagro, se disipó y no nos presentó ninguna amenaza, pero estamos viendo cómo el mismo Harvey le está causando tantos problemas a los Estados Unidos. Son más de 40,000 millones, compañeros, 40,000 millones de dólares en pérdidas, en daños. Y esta cantidad se ha puesto para subir y subir y subir más. Daños que pudieron haber sucedido aquí, pérdidas de vida que pudieron haber sucedido aquí, si así fuera que la naturaleza lo tuviera. Pero, compañeros, lo importante de este mensaje hoy en día es de tratar de instar a toda la comunidad, a todas las personas que viven en el Orange Walk y en las áreas circunvecinas, donde sea que vivas, aquí en el país de Belice. Hagamos un esfuerzo, let's make an effort, de tratar de limpiar nuestro alrededor y las zanjas frente a nuestras casas y motivar suficientemente a los vecinos que hagan lo mismo y a otras personas que hagan lo mismo.
Let's take this call, pa.
Ándale.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Hello, muchachos.
Morning, tell me.
Días, Manuel.
Días, babe.
Es que nosotros tenemos que dar gracias a Dios, que Diosito lindo nos da siempre su bendición en esta tierra. Y siempre no hay que olvidar a Diosito lindo, porque Él es el Padre de todos nosotros, que gracias a Él nunca nos tocaron nada acá, porque no lo íbamos a aguantar. Hay que darle gracias a él. Muchas gracias.
That's a good way to take a time.
Gracias, gracias.
A good way to take a time out to make a call.
Una reflexión, buena reflexión, porque eso estoy pidiendo, que la gente tenga la capacidad de reflexionar y decir gracias, Padre, por salvarnos, por guardarnos, por protegernos, y no simplemente decir, se fue y no vino y ves, vamos a seguir la vida como si nada.
Can't take them things for granted. Make we look and see that what happened at Houston. Everybody may feel like the hurricane are coming, the hurricane are pass through, but the amount of water that has fallen in Houston, and we understand that rains are coming again for Houston. What if this hurricane may pass close to you and just rain? We know that around the areas here we always get flood up. But you can avoid it by cleaning your drains. Keep the area clean. Not to dash lot of whole thing outside, because they think they clog up the drains, and when they clog up the drains and the water can't go nowhere, it reverse back, and it come right in your yard and cause problem, and it could cause problem for your neighbors as well. So not only think about yourself, but you could think about everybody else, right?
That's exactly right. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have to use plastic bags, don't use them. I was quite pleased on Saturday to note that there was one stall at the park, at the BTIA fair, that was giving out the big green bags, shopping bags. And they said, use this when you go shopping, rather than getting all the pile of plastic bags that the shops give you. Sometimes 5, 6, 7, and all you do is put them in a little box and use them afterwards, and there's nothing worse for the environment than a plastic bag. Nothing. Because believe me, it does not degrade, it does not rot by itself, okay? And it will stay there for umpteen years. Whilst if you don't have to use it, it's going to be a cleaner environment.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
As a talk about plastic bag, but the Pampers then worse. Because the Pampers then get things clog up quick.
Well, yes, exactly so, right? But you see, people don't throw out Pampers out on the streets, but the plastic bags are thrown out in the streets like you wouldn't believe, and these are the very bags and so forth that pile up along with shrubs and trees and branches and so forth and block the waterways, ladies and
But then sometimes they not throw it on the street, but sometimes when they throw it in the dirt box, like when Mr. Pelayo said one time, they throw it in the dirt box and left the dirt box open to figure that the dirt truck can pass and the dirt truck not pass. And here aquí llega
es cierto, porque yo tengo situaciones con perros en el área que se entran en tu, ¿cómo se llama? Y hacen un alboroto con todo tu garbage.
Yeah.
Así que, y tengo que solucionar este problema consiguiendo un tambo o algo a eso, pero tenemos que estar más conscientes de esto, compañeros.
Yeah.
Tenemos que estar más conscientes del hecho de que mañana, digamos, que vamos a tener lluvia. Y nunca podemos descontar la posibilidad o descartar la posibilidad de que tengamos una tormenta o algo así. No podemos descartar la posibilidad. Así que simplemente un humilde recordatorio a las personas viviendo en áreas bajas, en áreas donde, en todo el pueblo, en todo Orange Rock, en todo Belice, en realidad, este mensaje es para todos. Estar más conscientes de su entorno, estar más conscientes acerca de su medio ambiente, estar más conscientes acerca de las zanjas en sus áreas. ¿Okay? Esto es un recordatorio para el Town Council, los Town Councils en todo el pueblo, en todo el país de Belice, los Village Council, poner un poco de esfuerzo y tratar de concientizar a la gente y decirles, mira, hagamos un esfuerzo para limpiar los drenajes. Un fin de semana, decir, vamos a tener un barbecue sale, vamos a traer gente, vamos a hacer un esfuerzo especial. Si salen 20 personas, si esperabas que salgan 100 y salieron 20, está muy bien, es un comienzo. Es un comienzo que va a motivar a otras personas. ¿Okay? No te desanimes. Continúa con ello y hazlo por secciones.
Together we can.
Exactamente. Y yo simplemente digo, las personas que no participan, no te preocupes de ello, no compares. No compares. Simplemente haz lo que tú tienes que hacer.
That is so right, folks. We have a call coming in at this time. Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Yeah, please lower the volume on your television for us. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Go ahead. All right, it look like when people lower the TV, they must knock off their phone at the same time. But if you're not hear the TV,
call back, please.
That no means that your phone gone off, you know. It's still on just because you're not here with you television, but we're here through your telephone set. Hello, good morning. Muy buenos días.
Buenos días, don Cheque. Mi tamaño ¿se acuerda cuando yo le dije de este código de acá por el cementerio?
Sí.
Hasta ahorita nadie hubiera venido a componerlo. Y usted está hablando que de código el agua va a entrar acá en el terreno y yo tengo 3 niños. Ni lo Dios lo quiera, se me pueden ahogar cuando venga una buena lluvia. Y ese código llega a verlo.
Ya lo pasamos a ver, ya sé dónde es, pero yo no estoy en ninguna posición para poder decirte de que se puede mandar a hacer. Yo simplemente ya lo referí. Ahora falta que esas personas en autoridad hagan algo sobre ello.
¿Qué ha pasado con el culvert? ¿Está quebrado?
Es que ponieron fuego en el cementerio. Y como el culvert era de plástico, se quemó.
Se derrumbó.
Y todo se derrumbó para adentro. Y ahorita, no para hablar, ahorita estoy poniendo cosas de coco para que pueda pasar un carro. Si no, se cae en el otro lado. Ya son 4 carros que se caen en ese lado del colbot. Y nosotros tenemos que ayudar a la gente para que puedan salir de ese colbot allá.
Yes, y te agradezco tu llamada, muchas gracias. Vamos a ver a quién podemos juzgar para que hagan algo sobre esto.
Y ya son 3 bases que metieron fuego acá en el cementerio. Ahorita llega a venir, está todo que metieron el cementerio.
Ok, pues thank you very much. Muchas
gracias. Gracias. ¿Ve?
Ok, de nada. Es que como yo quedo acá por el cementerio, yo lo estoy viendo todo y yo solo estoy
Yo te veo
diciendo a
pasar
ustedes.
siempre, yo sé dónde vives. Muchas gracias.
Ajá.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Correctamente. Pues ahí.
Yeah. Emmanuel, before we close this morning, I don't know if you see this post. Somebody sent me a post saying something about Joel Osteen. You know, the evangelist preacher. He said he's being criticized for closing his Houston mega church to Harvey victims. I'm not sure if that is what if it's true, but he said Texas pastor Joel Osteen is being criticized after his Lakewood mega church in Houston was allegedly not open to storm people. Thousands went on social media demanding answers. Even a furniture store next to the church brought in some people as well. I don't know if you hear about that story as yet, Pa.
Well, I have conflicting reports as I speak about that because I just Googled it. And Joel Osteen the church says denied it closed its doors to flood victims. Okay. And as a matter of fact, it says that it will open the doors today, Tuesday, to the victims. So, to residents who have been displaced by flooding. So, I would imagine that initially there was some sort of,
or maybe must have never opened already, and people must have speculated,
exactly,
hey, this man not open up, maybe,
but
right?
The good thing, and I don't like to get stuck on the negative part. I like to say, yes, this problem has been solved. I don't know if it took a little bit of prodding from some people for saying, hey. And as a matter of fact, I heard that he is one of the richest men in Texas.
Oh, yeah?
Multi-millionaire.
So he's supposedly opening today, according to the report?
Yes, it's right there. And it says quite simply that the Lakewood Church, which was founded in the 1950s, that the venue was inaccessible to severe flooding following Harvey, which has been downgraded The message included, blah, 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 blah. Many on social criticize the church for not taking people in, but the church disputed the backlash. We have never closed our doors. We will continue to be a distribution center for those in need.
Yeah, somebody sent a text and say, God is sending a message to Trump.
I will leave that as that.
All right, so Emmanuel, the people want to see the novella,
I know.
but I would like to also inform you folks, you know that we had that fatal traffic accident right here in Orange Walk Town on Sunday morning, which great football man, always in the football. He used to play football, and when the old school day out, if you don't see Raymond, because old school is not out, Raymond Hendricks lost his life in that fatal traffic accident.
Otherwise known as
Kokosini, right? And I understand that he will be laid to rest tomorrow. So if that's what will happen, my assumption is that they will be having a wake tonight. But I don't really have all the information. I wish I had it. But I will be back right here on the same channel, the same station, 11 o'clock this morning, when we'll be highlighting all the best in Belizean music. Yesterday we did some patriotic song, which I had some texts came in yesterday morning, but for somehow I just received them yesterday afternoon. You know how the text thing goes sometime, and they say they were delighted to hear those
I for sure
patriotic songs.
enjoyed it. I was sitting there all the while.
And you sit down right there and lap your foot and shake your cha-cha-cha. I say, well, I reach out to somebody. You know, but that cha-cha-cha, I think I will have to ban that cha-cha-cha from out there, because I don't think that I'm a part of the deal. But anyway, the cha-cha-cha may shake, and that's all.
I don't know who he's referring to. I don't know where. I mean,
Your
know where
slippers.
the cha-cha, and I don't.
Your
know
chancla,
what-
your chancla.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you know, so I'll be back at 11 o'clock right here on the same channel, and then if I will do my best to get the information if the wake will happen tonight, and if it's true that the funeral will happen tomorrow. Someone needs a cook right here in Orange Walk Town. It's a great job to cook right here in Orange Walk Town, not in a restaurant, at a resident. The number is 626-7612, 626-7612. So I will do what I always, you say, sometimes when you ask your friends to do some things to you, sometimes they're reluctant to do it. But every morning,
don't giving the whole preconditioning thing.
every morning when I talk to my friend and I tell her something, he do it. Watch it. Take us home, pa.
Claro que sí, con gusto, con gusto, con gusto. Muchas gracias por su sintonía. Con mucha sinceridad les digo que lo apreciamos mucho. Apreciamos el hecho de que nos sintonizan a diario. Caminas por las calles y muchas veces te dicen, me gusta tu show, está muy bien. Compañeros, tengan un feliz día hoy. Tenemos que reconocer el trabajo de Morris y de Rahim y agradecer a todas las personas que hacen algo para que ese show pueda llegar a tu casa. También le agradezco tanto a mi buen amigo Robert Jackie Usher, que siempre está aquí. Y no voy a decir nada malo de ti, no soy como tú.
See what you got to say, my brother.
Okay. Como siempre digo, nuestro trabajo es informar, educar y a veces entretener. Esta es una de las veces. Compañeros, ha sido un gran gusto estar con ustedes por las últimas 2 horas y vamos a tener invitados, creo que miércoles y viernes, así que no se vayan a cambiar el canal. Estaremos con ustedes el miércoles y el viernes con invitados, pero sin embargo, compañeros, este show repite a las 9 de la noche por la noche y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes a las 7 mañana temprano. Yo soy Emmanuel.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. If the good Lord so will, we will be back right here tomorrow. Don't forget to tune into the music show right here on this same channel from 10 to 12 today, 11 o'clock. Yours truly, Robert Checker Usher, will be back. We're going to continue to follow this thing with Guatemala, with the president, and we're not going to know what's happening tomorrow. But we'd like to thank you all once again. Have yourself a wonderful, beautiful day. And as that beautiful song says from ABBA, hasta mañana.
Until we meet again. Hasta luego.
City Morning Show.